Yo, welcome to Seijin Comics. I'm your host Gibson. This is my co-host.
It's your boy Judah.
And welcome to our Titans discussion. I know we've been vacant for like 2-3 weeks maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Things been going on for me, life. So right now, we're gonna cover episode 6, Jason Todd, 7, Asylum, and 8, Donna Troy.
Yes.
We're gonna briefly go over the past 2 episodes and then just focus on Donna Troy. So Jason Todd, guys, you know I've been talking about this.
Jason Todd guy. He's about to go in right now.
Todd. Oh my God, Jason Todd.
It was a great episode though.
It was a great episode because it really showed the difference between the 2 Robins, their attitudes.
Yes. Absolutely.
It showed that Dick had to move on in life now because he's being forced. Batman changing the locks. You know, Jason constantly hitting him with those little jabs like, yo, my armor's better than yours. You get what I'm saying? All that development there.
With the jabs, yes, he was hitting with the jabs.
Yeah, he was coming at boy. He was really coming at boy.
Yeah, he was.
So that was
with it. And then that was also like this is the beginning of what would be the catalyst
to Nightwing, which was the last 3 episodes really hammered home this whole Nightwing arc for Dick. But we're gonna get a little bit more into the backstory of Dick with the whole them doing the people from Haley Circus getting murdered, that leading up to the bodyguard, which you find out through a flashback he wanted to stay with.
The strong man, facts.
The strong man. He gets found by, I think his name is Tony Zuko's son, Nick Zuko, who wanted revenge on Dick because he pretty much served his father up to the mafia by refusing to save him after beating the crap out of him on a bridge, which I thought was a beautiful scene. I really felt that the actor portrayed that when he was like, I want my parents back, and then the guy realized, like, Grayson. Like that scene to me was really impactful.
Let's stay on that for a second, bro, because like it was so powerful.
It was very, very, very.
What do you want? I didn't do anything to you. What do you want? I want my parents back. That was so. Like, they're doing a great job. I want to just make it like, yo, I just want to be clear that they're doing such a great job with this series. You know what I mean? And it's a clear difference between the DC, the TV DC universe and the DC universe that they're setting up for their streaming service, and I love it. I love everything that's going on. You know,
so far I'm pretty impressed with what we got. I'm not really disturbed by it.
Also, let's really talk about Jason Todd.
Back to Jason Todd.
It's crazy.
Let me finish. Pretty much the whole point of the episode was because Dick pretty much served his father up to the mafia because he stopped the van to transport.
Yes.
Beat him up, refused to save him, which caused the rest of his family to not get the witness protection. So everybody, his mother, sister, and fiance was killed. That's why his face was melted off with that trademark acid. So it was crazy.
I forgot that the acid was alright. So that was a big part of that storyline as well. I don't want to take so long, but it was a big part of that storyline, and that was the reason for his revenge. You know what I'm saying? That was the revenge story.
Which is really dark for Robin, which plays into the Nightwing arc, which goes into episode 7 where we had the whole them going into the asylum and getting captured by the agency. I think it was Hive, I believe, right now.
Yes. In search for
Raven's mother, which they found, which I can't remember her first name, but I think her last name is Zazarath, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a place that Raven goes to learn her powers in different incarnations in the comics.
Azarath or Zazarath?
Yeah, that was her last name.
Azarath.
And then it's even more of a shout out to the Teen Titan TV show because that was her enchantment as Metreon Zinthos, which I thought was really, really dope. You see, that's how I originally remember that. Then I got into the comics, but we're rushing through this pretty much.
I've been trying to rush through it. There's so much stuff to get across. But within that episode when despite the fact that they did find Raven's mother. There's another big highlight in that episode, and that's Beast Boy.
Thank you for talking about that, because that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's Beast Boy.
Beast Boy stepping it up, actually killing somebody, and it actually goes into the next episode. It shows that he's traumatized by it. Yeah. He's worried if Raven thinks differently.
It's traumatic.
It's traumatic for him. So this was a very big turning point.
He didn't want to let himself go. However, like he's afraid of his powers, and I don't want to like jump ahead, but like they just get a quote in. Starfire said like to never be afraid of defending yourself. So,
which I thought was a great quote. I thought that was a very impactful moment of that episode.
Yeah. Before we get to that though,
But yeah, and then Robin having the whole. I thought it was a hallucination, but it wasn't. Apparently, they put a drug in him, switched him into the Nightwing costume. Not Nightwing, Robin costume. Had him fight. He passed out. Put him back in his regular clothes, and then like when the facility blew up, that's why you saw the Robin costume really burning. So that was literally the death of Robin.
So we just got to see the death of Robin, within the series.
The Dick Grayson Robin.
And he literally burned the suit. So like that was dope, and it was just an amazing situation. Now to take it on to
the next episode.
Donna
Troy. I absolutely love Donna Troy. The character is very charismatic, very strong. I felt like she was an Amazon through the things she was saying, her wisdom and knowledge, the way they showed their relationships when they was younger, how it started back then, and how they was close. Yes. Obviously, I feel like they messed around at some point. They made.
And then also, obviously, she's also super powerful. Like she moved, she's moved.
Bad CGI, but we'll overlook that. We
gotta get to that
good story, because that was a solid episode.
And I love the writing for Diana Troy, who did the writing. That's amazing.
Yeah, the
writing for the character,
crazy.
and the actress, she was amazing. Like she was amazing. So like, super dope.
Now there's 3 things we gotta talk about. There's a little bit of time, so I'm gonna kind of rush through this. There's 3 major things we need to talk about from that last episode, which was, I think, episode 8. Yes, episode 8. Yeah, episode 8, Donna Troy. Yeah, Donna Troy.
I love Donna Troy's writing. Like the writing for the character was amazing. I love the interactions with Dick Grayson, soon to be Nightwing. I can't wait.
The new origin of Nightwing.
Yes,
she pretty much gave it to us in this episode.
Yeah,
what a shout out to Arrow with that, and I was
with the line, right?
Need someone else.
I loved it. He hated it. I loved it. Go back to the other videos. I love Arrow. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm semi still an Arrow fan. There's parts I can't ever forget.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying,
But she was an amazing character.
The way she was able to translate the language, the ancient Sumerian. It was an offshoot of ancient Sumerian, which I thought was really interesting. That was
how about that? I did not know that they were gonna go in that turn, and then now Starfire is going after Raven, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And Dick Grayson's trying to be as optimistic as possible, and he's the translation can go they can be 2 ways they can be translated. It can be either way. It can be either in a positive way or a negative way. In this case, it was in a negative way, and as soon as Raven went into Starfire's mind and tried to restart her memories and try to get her to figure out who she actually is, she actually went in and started choking her out immediately.
It was really funny because to me, the way they set it up, it was oh, they're secure, but then Donna Troy was yeah, but that can be killed. I also I want to make another point too. If you have one, let's say, because we're speaking about all this, I felt like that we might have left out a major part of what was going on within the last 2 episodes, and Raven's mother is a factor now. I feel like we haven't really spoken on her. We haven't really spoken on what this can mean for Raven's arc in the future. In the next couple of episodes. You guys want to know my prediction for that character? She's gonna die.
Oh man,
she's gonna die. It's gonna be something to push Raven closer into the Titans. It'll make it really be her family. You get what I'm saying? Like, the Titans is the only ones that can ever really be there for her.
So this is why I'm here, right? I feel like it might possibly be a thing that they can put a switch on that and make it seem that, or make it so that Raven might go into a deeper evil, a darker tone, because her mother, she lost both of her mothers before her eyes, and if she was forced
that
to
might
see
be a thing. That might be a thing.
So it's possible. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think that might be it, but I'm just throwing it out there just to be like.
Or if she doesn't die in this season, it's a possibility she dies next season, and that be the catalyst to how they bring in Trigon, because Raven's going off the deep end because she's lost a mom. Like, that's a possibility. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Both.
That's a valid possibility.
You know, yeah, and then there might be a situation. I mean, we can speculate on everything. Like, and there's gonna be videos for that. So let's cut that right here, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we're not cutting that right here.
What else you have to talk about? Do we have more to talk about in this video?
Are you totally forgetting the whole FBI with Starfire situation that we got going on right now?
On the train?
On the train? Like, how are we going to deal with that?
She just killed a lot of people, and that's really happened.
How are they going to fix her image to make her a hero in this universe?
I still feel like she's a hero. You
just killed innocent FBI agents.
Are they innocent, though? If
they're not corrupt. She's killed. All they know about her is that she's going around killing people. That's all they know about her. And that she's running around with Raven, who's also connected to several deaths. So that's valid points to talk about.
Is it true? I mean, like, yo,
like, what's going on? Like, yeah, she got out of the situation, but like,
I feel like if we're gonna get into that, bro, we're gonna have to get into a whole other section. You know, like, I feel like we're gonna get to that, like, it's because there's a lot of stuff to unpack. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff to unpack. You know, so like, I don't know. But like, I do feel like this was a dope episode, and I also do feel like the DC streaming service has been making great episodes as of late. I didn't like the last one before this one, but you know, that's alright.
I felt like it served the purpose with Beast Boy's exploration.
Alright,
you know, biting.
It's always, you know,
the doctor, you know, him embracing the animalistic side. Us getting that little line of dialogue where he talks about the animal has some kind of control of it while he's in that state, which I thought was very interesting.
Beast Boy killed somebody. I'm gonna say that again though. He killed somebody. It's okay.
Which is something very.
So did Robin and so did Starfire again. Like though they
Starfire got multiple bodies. Let's not talk about
bodies.
That. Well, let's talk about that.
Ooh,
I want to talk about
double entendre. Is that a double or that? Oh, let's not get to it.
You feel me?
All right, Robin.
But once again, we get the new
Boy Wonder,
the new Nightwing origin with this whole Donna Troy line, like her telling him once again going back to the Arrow thing to be something else, and I was like, okay.
I absolutely feel like this is it. You know what I'm saying? I actually feel like this. But you know, at the end of the day, like I absolutely feel like like that was a thing that was setting it up, absolutely, and it was a great way to do it. But like I said, there's so much things to like unpack in this episode. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to like we might have to do a part 2 to this one on like
we might just do another theories video.
You know, but for the time being, like look, listen. Thank you again for watching another episode of Seijin Comics. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Judah.
Gibson.
That's a fact though.
Follow us on Instagram at Seijin Comics.
Yeah.
Like our Facebook page. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, catch you guys later.
Peace and blessings. Thanks.